Football lovers, sanibonani. Welcome to BKS Sports with Bonginkosi. Ngithembe ukuthi nikahle, niyaphila. Please, cela ningisize ngento yodwa. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. If you have already subscribed, please make sure that you leave a like on the video. Ngawenza omkhulu umehluko futhi ngabonga kakhulu. Tanko. I think now it is clear ukuthi we won't be following any rumors pertaining coaches that can coach the Kaizer Chiefs, especially the top two that already they've clarified ukuthi no, we won't be coaching a Kaizer Chiefs. Coach Rulani Mokwena, Pep Light, Mlungisi did say ukuthi no, there were no talks ukuthi mina ngaya ku Kaizer Chiefs. I'm happy here in Algeria as I'm coaching MC Alger. And kusho kona ukuthi as much as izinto zimambela kahle laphana, naye he's still willing ukuthi angamedela other years ku contract yakhe so that azoqhubeka abe coach MC Alger, because it seems like ukuthi uzibambe izaqina laphana, i-team yakhe standing on a verge ukuthi iwine i-trophy before you win a league, because even na ku league they are sitting on a comfortable position laphayana phezulu esicongweni. So we did say ukuthi no, khohlwa nje njengedomo esikolweni ukuthi ngeza eNaturena, but you will never know because awazi ukuthi kusasa likuphethelene, especially kulama teams wale eNorth Africa. We know ukuthi hey abasipetule singomileyo laphana, but for now let's accept nje ukuthi uRulane is out of the equation. Also, another coach, former Orlando Pirates, Jose Riviero, the Spanish guitar method, naye, he's off the market. Just not so long ago, it was announced that he has signed a 3-year deal with the Swedish team called AIK Football. Logo kusho kona ukuthi future yake is secured. We will see ukuthi kwenzakalani le eSweden, because we saw ukuthi Egypt izinto azimambelanga kahle because he didn't last long laphana, even though he could have wished ukuthi ngabe uhlalile isikhathi eside, but hayi izinto azambanga ngendlela, especially after that showing laphana ku Club World Cup ebeyibanjelwe le America. So hopeful ukuthi for his future endeavors izinto zomambela kahle. So as amakhosi faithfuls, let's forget about these two master classes of coaches, or let me say technocrats, because they are good in their respective way. But now the important thing, I want to ask an honest question. Did we really think that the Kaizer Chiefs can sign one of these two coaches, or it was us as fans being ambitious as we always do, because we always want to be associated with things that are good, but at the end of the day reality comes knocking and say hey baba papa mangaza thophupha kakhulu, because we know very well ukuthi what happened with incident leyana uBhuku athi lento idinga ma thingasho ngoba kuzothiwa vele. Dignity is much more valuable than ukuthi umuntu ajump from one job to another. Even uRivera, I don't think ukuthi beangeze eNaturena after sekukhulunywa amazwi anje, and also naye issuing a statement saying ukuthi no, there's only club that I will coach eMzansi, it was only the Orlando Pirates. There's no other club that I can coach. Even if maybe Kaizer Chiefs promised him a lucrative deal, I don't see it as something that could have happened, but it was us hoping ukuthi kungenzeka. But for umlungisi I won't rule out ukuthi kungafika isikhathi ukuthi afike eNaturena, because season iseseyinde, and for Kaizer Chiefs nabo they will be weighing their options, but these two asikhohlweni ngabo will focus on the other candidates that can be available. But for now asikhohlweni nje ngalaba bayi-two, even though if I had to choose between the two, and I also hope ukuthi nani you will choose ukuthi between the two, who would you prefer as a head coach of Kaizer Chiefs? Between Jose Riviero and Umlungisi Pep Light uRhulani Mokwena. And state ukuthi why. Let me put myself in the deep end. I know ukuthi kwabanye ngeke ihlale kahle into engiyoyikhuluma, but ngizoyikhuluma. Mina I'd prefer uRhulani Mokwena, Umlungisi, because Umlungisi is one coach I'd say ukuthi he's young, he is innovative and very ambitious. His ideas are what the modern football wants, because he's able to evolve each and every time when he gets an opportunity. He doesn't shy away from trying new things, but he needs good players at his disposal so that he can be able to do what? To implement everything that he wants, his ideas, and so that his plans can be well executed. And looking the kind of players that we have right now, I believe Wuti, they could be able to be useful to him to the way that he wants. He's a good tactician because he understands the modern football. He can be able to transform a team that plays a certain way into a certain way. That's why we saw Mamelodi Sundowns. Yes, Mamelodi Sundowns plays a shoe shining piano kind of football, but that's their style of play, that's their philosophy. But he managed to do what? To modify it. I started from this level to the next level. And he did that because of what? He understands the game. Him making Pep Guardiola his idol simply means good. He has everything it takes to become the best coach that South Africa has ever produced after Abu Dr. Pitso Mosimane. But Umlungisi is one coach I know for a fact Guti. He can make players that seem like they are average to become good players because of what? He makes the players not only to feel like he is the coach, but he provides that brotherhood, that fatherhood figure in the players so that they can understand what no, it is more than just a football game. If you have to play for me as your coach, now I have to understand each and every individual that I'm coaching, their strengths and their weaknesses. And he can be able to change a team. We saw how Wydad Casablanca was. He transformed it. Even though we didn't win the league, but he put them in a position where they could compete, could have confederations. We saw he made them play good football, tiki-taka, the kind of football that fans enjoy watching. Even though the end product didn't come to life, whereby they wanted to win the league, go to Champions League, but ibabeke positioning right. Good. Even the next coach that will come will be able to. And one thing about him is the fact that he's very dedicated towards his job. He's able to go an extra mile in order to make sure that he does what he wants, exactly execute it the way it is. And then I'm not downplaying Jose Riviero. He's a good tactician, Jose Riviero. But compared to Umlungisi, I won't say he's better than him. That's why I prefer Rhulani Mokwena over Jose Riviero. Because Riviero, it's all about him, the way he coaches. There should be players that understand what Melugwenziwen, but not players that will find it difficult to execute it. But it's all about him using their strength more than him being tactical and showing them how they must do. But Umlungisi, you would see, okay, no man. Kahle Mamelodi Sundowns now seyenza izinto ngendlela yase Europe. We saw abantu sekujinywa ngama-parachute, abantu bajima bacimezile, because they are teaching them ukuthi if you want to evolve, if you want to be ahead of other people, you must do extraordinary things. besibona ukuthi they were playing a kind of football that was confusing to many because it was no longer about positions, but it was a relationship. It was a matter of them playing roles compared to positions. That's why it was difficult to understand how does Mamelodi Sundowns play the chameleon football way. That's why they were ahead of other teams. They nearly became invincible, but yamosheke ekugcineni ngoba uMvala niyamazi makaqeda ukwenza mistake udla amazibo. I don't know, but angeke singene kakhulu lapho. But it is that reason, or it is those reasons I'm stating why he could have been a good coach for Kaizer Chiefs. Another thing, uzoza kuthiwa khona abokhathanasho, we didn't know of those things before Mlungisi because we knew ukuthi okay, defense it is important as much as our forward players are important because we build from the back. Bekangawathola ama-players that can give him that natural. Bekangajabula futhi having a player like Roshin Dodley, Rolls-Royce. But for the fact that he did say no, ni right lang khona, it simply means that Kaizer Chiefs may uyobheka elsewhere, not unless something else happens engampushela in the direction of amagceke wasenatural. Then the last topic, it's an update about u-Ox Sibongiseni Mthetho. Inkunzi emidwa yidwa. Hayi, kusekuvele wacaca ukuthi as much as things they thought ukuthi they have them covered, ngazathi kuzoba nokwenzeka ukuthi they must be forced ukuthi benze something because we remember on that game, if I'm not mistaken, the game we played versus Zamalek, it was the last game simbona u-Ox wathinteka lapho waba ne-knee injury. So knee injury yakhe ushayile sejari uzoba off the pitch for the few months le azoba esele ukuthi idlale for the league. So it simply means ukuthi we have to brace ourselves for anything that might happen. So i-combination kaMaboyi noMatlowo ngazathi soqhubeka ngayo for the rest of the season. Hopefully ukuthi nabo they won't get injured or kube nama suspensions in between. So Ox uyohlala ngaphandle. It's a good thing with this time they didn't force Ox ukuthi alokadlala the same way they've done with Roshin Dodley. That's why yakhe recovery it becomes lengthy. Masije uthi uyabuya athinteke futhi or asabe ukuthi what if avele alimale nje ngokuphazima kweso. So u-Ox uzoba sidelined for isikhathi eside. We have to brace ourselves ukuthi sobunana ne-combination yakaMatlowo and uMaboyi laphana. Maybe noCele naye if izinga liyakhuphuka simbona ukuthi ilo Ndosi esamsayina ngasasikhathi afika because he was doing things that seemed difficult ukuthi zibe easy. So sobonana kwivideo landelayo. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Ikhosi alipheli moya. Danko.